Okay, everybody, welcome back. I am Death Dealer. I'm playing Stranded Deep. This is part 9. I'm just doing a playthrough on the game. Anybody wants to watch and see how I play, things I do, whatever might help you in your game. I like to give hints, talk about things that I'm doing, what's going on in the game as I play, which is all good with me. I do appreciate all the likes and subscriptions. They are greatly appreciated. So what I got going on, I don't really have too much crazy stuff going on right this very moment. I am doing a little work toward building a fuel still boiler. I was having a little problems trying to place my campfire for it. So working on getting a spot for that here set up, drag some of this stuff out the way. I did try to set it up a minute ago. I don't know if the game was just glitching or what was going on. It wasn't letting me build it, so we're gonna try it again. Move them boxes out of the way. I would like to put it right in this neighboring area, but apparently I cannot, which is kind of strange. Again, see? It's not letting me do it. Maybe if I pick them up. Let's try it again. Okay, so now if I'm holding the sticks, it wants to work. So that's... I guess it's because I was a little too far out of range for them. But I am wanting to build my broiler there, so... My stones... I don't use the compasses, so I just threw that into the water. The coconut flask might come in handy here, so keep that close by. I can always use that to make things with. So I need let's see, 2 lashings, 4 sticks, and 2 clay. I can easily pull that together here real quick. Alright, I think I got it all together now. And there it is. So now I am ready for making some fuel. Unfortunately, I don't have another jerry can to transfer it from there to the boat or anywhere else. I don't believe yet. If I do, it's in one of these crates and I haven't looked yet. But I don't think I have one yet. I just had the one I needed to make it. And obviously I'm still working on clearing out all the supplies and materials that I have acquired from my trip to the other island and scavenging. Keep all my hammers together. Alright. So let's see what other I all got in here that I need to do something with. Okay, so I need to build something for the cure fruit. Gonna get that going. And if I remember correctly, I need a lashing, and I can craft. Hold on, let me get rid of some of these sticks. I should be able to make a clay flask here now. Once I find where it was at. And here, I think it is actually over here in the consumables. Yeah, it's probably in here somewhere. Clay flask right there. Bam. Okay, so now I have a clay flask, which allows me to take 5 drinks of water at once and use either for gardening or for, or I can drink it. But it does go a lot quicker this way. And getting another still is definitely going to be on my to-do list here. With with my ever so growing gardens. So in order to build another still, I need a cloth, a lashing, a palm prod, and a coconut flask. And I believe I have all those materials and 3 stones. So 1, 2, I had 1 on me, so there's 3 stones. Palm prod. And there was a coconut flask. Lashing. And a piece of cloth. Grab me a piece of cloth there, and we should be ready to go. There it is. Now I just gotta figure out how to fit it in here. So, it's not letting me place it where I want to, so we're dancing around trying to figure this out. I can put it there though, that'll work. Like I said, always keeping water coming in is highly ideal. And you see I've used up all of my fibrous materials. I am either have to go to using palm prods, or I need to go run around my island here and do a quick collection, which I haven't done that in a minute, so I'm sure I got some on the island that I can get. And again, as usual, I'm still cleaning out my inventory on the boat for my last expedition. This is obviously one of those nights in the game where I'm going to skip the sleeping part. Okay, so we need to get rid of some stuff now, so that there. Pick this up. Build me another farming plot. Like I said, I notoriously like to get a lot of things going. It makes your gameplay so much easier, especially once you have all the stuff that you need to growing. And like I said, you got to make sure you can keep up with how much water you produce for it to keep it all alive. With those two, I am probably going to need yet another still between all the farm plots and myself in order to just maintain enough water. And so I'm going to drop this out here. It's going to provide a little light over in this corner. I still got a big old nasty crab right on the other side of these, which my little barricade worked great for keeping him over there, so I could use this side over here for my home area, for everything, my base area, where I'm bringing everything back to anyway. Okay, so back to the body section. Got some fish to throw in here. And obviously I still got all kinds of goodies still in here. I do have a lot of options right now to what I want to do. I have been, like I said, basically just dropping all of my engine part stuff and stuff like that that can be used over here. So when I know I need it, I know exactly where to go look. Again, more flare guns that are useless. Get rid of them. Just hogging up an inventory slot. Okay, and the corrugated metal, I just toss that over here. Along with some planks. Until I'm ready to build something else. I am getting pretty hungry and thirsty though. I'll swing by over here, grab something to eat. Grab a quick drink. Okay, I always like to leave my hoe over here on my farming plots. And honestly, I don't remember where I put my clay flask at. So you generally don't want to forget where you put that at, but yeah, I did. I'm sure I dropped it somewhere right around here, and I will find it shortly. I usually do like to make a couple of them though, because then I like to carry some in the boat, especially when I go exploring. Then I can have a valid source of drinking water with me all the time. Actually, I'm going to keep some food in that crate. Or I can put it over in this crate. That's probably better. Let's put it all together. Air tank. Food. Drop the compass. Just go ahead and chuck that out there into the ocean. Okay, I think I pretty much have finally cleared out everything. Doing good on air tanks, we got plenty of those. Okay, so all this stuff can come with me back onto the island. And let's get rid of the log first. Or the trunk, I should say. Okay, that's gone. Drop some engine parts, stuff. I don't need none of this stuff floating around. Okay, so now I have a refined axe. And I still have my pickaxe. I want to put that on the boat for right now until I need it. Okay, in order to build another still, I need another palm frond, and I need a coconut flask. So I gotta make that stuff up. There's the coconut flask. While I have it, take my drink. Oh, there's my clay flask. I found it. Okay, so I need one lashing to make another still. I don't know if I have another one. It's not looking like it. Looks like I'm gonna have to go out and do some gathering. Get the right button one of these times. Alright. Just pile everything together here that I need for this. So I'll have another still ready. Be able to make some more water here. And there should be a giant crab running around over here somewhere. There he is. See if I can sneak up on him. Or I can take advantage of him being stuck. Or not. We're just gonna fight it out. So what I really need to do is going and collecting some more fibrous materials to fuel my stills. That is probably going to be a good direction to go here. I should have some more snakes and stuff have respawned on the island here, so I gotta be careful not to go stepping on one of them. That can really mess up your gameplay if you don't have the proper stuff to make an antidote, which I do. I just don't want to go make one. To me, it's kind of unnecessary. Ooh, a piggy. Should have seen that coming. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to duke it out with that pig right there like that. Now, if I can't get him to follow me back, though, I can take advantage of the high ground here and probably mess him up pretty good. I didn't think he would have the ability to get over those. Take an easy advantage of killing him. So that's one less thing I got to worry about on the island. Plus it'll provide me with a little more leather and stuff to work with. So we're just going to throw his body up over there. And drag his body back around. He'll be good for some leather here in a little bit. Good rainy day. That's a good thing. That will help fill up my my water stills. So we can take full advantage of that. Okay, so we're good to go in that area. Huh, that's strange. For some reason it won't let me take the crab off the end of my spear there. So that's a new one. Okay, we're looking good. We are getting a little bit hungry, are on the right below the healthy side of hungry. It's nothing really to worry about at this moment. I got full health. I can easily fix it if I want to. So I'm not going to make a big ordeal about it right this moment. Going to go back to just doing some more harvesting. And watching out for these snakes on this island. They should have respawned by now. But usually if you come across a snake, one well-placed refined spear solves that problem. You just got to make sure you see them before they see you. So, as usual, I'm just going around. I'm harvesting up all my yuccas so they can all respawn. To get all these fibrous leaves back. Like I said, all this is important to keep them stills running. That or you gotta use palm fronds. One of the two. I'd rather use these. These are pretty much can go on forever and ever. And like I said, I'm not trying to set no record pace of beating the game here. I haven't even begun to prepare to fight bosses. But I guess I can start doing that here in the near future. It's basically just going to be building a lot of spears and getting ready to go to war with the bosses. And then just guessing and trying to find where they're at. I have the general idea in this seed where they're at on the map. So it's a matter of just going to the areas. Me and the crab wanted to fight it out there. He did get a couple good hits on me though. I'll give him that. But I am going to take him back now to harvest his body for nourishment while I heal. And I'm always working on my harvesting levels and hunting levels and all that stuff. That's why when you see me, I don't really need to kill them. Like, I've got ample food, as you see. It's merely more just to boost my skill level to do the things I need to do in the game here. The rain has done a really good job at filling up my stills. And it's even filled up that farm plot there. It looks like it's filled up everything. So that's good news there. Okay, so I have the Cura fruit. I have a potato, another potato, an agua, however you pronounce that, a peepee, a yucca tree, and another yucca tree. So I want to get yet another yucca tree going. As you see, and I was already running low on fibrous material, so constantly having these growing is a great help. They will provide you with a lot of the things you need in order to play this game successfully. And make sure everybody is still totally filled up. All good. Okay, so my first flask I always keep here. Just like I'm doing with the leather one. The leather one probably will actually end up coming with me at some point. So what I think I'm going to do here now is I'm going to skin this hog up.
Oh, gross.
So I can make the leather. Then I'm going to cook and smoke the meat. Because I'll go around, I'm going to grab 5 pieces of this meat. There's 2.
Oh,
3. 4, and I do believe I had an archer fish around here somewhere. If I can easily access, there he is. So that should give me 2 large and 3 medium meats to cook here. Alright, cool. It went straight to the mediums. Put them on there. Take the kindling. We'll get this fired up. You can see I got a couple smoked meats over there on the side already. But like I said, these are bigger ones, so I definitely want to get those in. And I like to save the bigger ones if I can. Do a little eating here. Okay. We're good on that aspect. Now I got all this fibrous material. I want to run around and, well, I'm getting a drink too, and I'm going to fill these back up. I want to keep these running as wide open as I can, because I am actually in the process of trying to build another one. And the coconut flesh, there it is. Okay, now I can place me another still. So that's good. Put it right there. Make sure it's loaded. So now I got 4 stills running. Is it really enough to produce enough water for me? It'll work. More's better. Without a doubt, more's better. But it is enough to do what I need to do for right now and keep all of my gardening stuff going and keep my character alive. Stack that stuff up. Okay, so we got all that stuff ready to go. So I guess this leaves us with the chore of making weapons to go fight. So I guess the first thing I want to need to do is, let's see what I need for a spear gun. There's a spear gun. So I need duct tape for a spear gun. I don't think I have found any more duct tape. I think all I found was the one that I used on the boat motor. I haven't found another one since, so the spear gun is out. So that cancels making that out right away. But doesn't mean I won't find one soon. Now there should have been some snakes respawn. I am surprised I have not seen them yet. Is that one there? Or is that stick? Stick. Wow, it just got dark really fast. Like, it didn't play around at all. Guess I can clean up some of my mess out here from previous harvesting runs out here. All these palm bunches laying around. And when you got more than ample palm frods, you don't really, they get in the way, honestly. They start blocking your view. They do me anyway. Okay, I was carrying a palm tree, but I dropped it there and then I lost it. And I don't have my lantern on me. Here we go. As usual, I always bring a tree back with me. Okay, so now I got a whole mess of palm frods in my inventory. So I want to go up here and get rid of those. And I believe all my meat just got done cooking. Oh, nope, we're just cooked. Still smoking it. Again, I'm wanting to keep those filled up and going. I always want to be making water to full capacity. Okay, so that is filled. Make another one. Okay, so now I have water in a flask that I'm going to take with me. So just preparing myself for more of traveling and being out in the world and exploring other islands. While my fire's going, I'm just going to continue keep on throwing meat on it, keep smoking it, because once it's smoked, it's good for indefinitely. So it's just that much less. You'll have to come back later and mess with it. So I'm just trying to keep it going, keep everything running, and then I ain't got to worry about later down the road here if I have enough. Because I should be good on pretty much everything. Like I said, one bird snare alone, as if you haven't noticed it, will provide enough small meat to last a long time. Especially if you pair it with a fish trap, you really won't have to worry about ever needing food, because between the seagulls and the fish, especially if you get your fish trap a little bit deeper, it will catch the archer fish, which provide a medium meat, which will sustain you much better than the small ones. But regardless, they both catch prey, or catch the not prey, but the catch fish and seagulls equally fast, and they are very handy. It does feel good to get all this stuff set up. Like I said, and the whole point you haven't seen me using any aloe salves or anything is because I have built my residence right next to this big rock, so I use that to shade myself a lot of times during the day if I'm at my home base working or wherever. So that's why you don't really see me focusing on the aloe plant a lot. I'm trying to use my environment to help me out as I play. And I think that was my large meat there just a second ago that was telling me it was done. That or the small meats are cooked. and the large meat is still smoking. Cooked, cooked. Okay, yeah, the small meat's just cooked and the large meats are still smoking. But it will be very soon, they will be done. And like I said, food is just so easy to gather in this game. I mean, especially if you grab the fishing spear, you can literally go out and just wade in the shallows and catch tons and tons of small meat, small fish. So having enough food really isn't the issue. Just stopping yourself from getting food poisoned is. Okay, so my large meats are smoked. So I'm going to take those and I'm going to put them on my boat for backup. And I'm going to replace it with these mediums. And the large meat I want to put in my food crate here with the other one. So I always have a large meat if I leave the island and I get somewhere and some weird chance I don't have the ability to cook up some food really quick, or if I've been on my boat for a really long time, I do have some food right there I can easily access. And that is my small meat getting done. And I might as well keep on cooking since I got the mediums on there.
Oh, it's disgusting.
And like I said, all I've done is providing a very large supply of fresh meat for my character to survive on, and I won't have to start another fire. You don't need a fire to stay warm or anything. Outside of cooking, the best thing it's for is providing light. In which, if you haven't acquired enough lanterns like this one over here, then obviously it's going to be a little darker in your working space. This is also why I chose this spot here, was to make it so that I had a space that I could do everything in, and I could block it off from the enemies getting in, that's what I did over yonder there with my farming plots. Made it so that they can't come over here and access my little home base real easy, unless for some reason he spawns on the wrong side of it after I kill him. But as of right now, he is not an issue. Okay, so this is my gyrocopter stuff. I have not got to the point yet where I can construct the gyrocopter. But I do think I have most of the materials needed, or pretty close. Okay, so I'm going to cut this stuff up. Make me up a couple spears, I guess. Alright, we got some more food. Sounds like it's cooked or smoked. Everything is just now cooked. And we've started to acquire some spears here. Hey, I got the crab off there finally. You can put that there. Okay, so now I got all my crude spears here. I'm going to drop them right here in front of my fire so I know where they're at. I'm going to need to make a lot more before it's over. That is purely just a very preliminary beginning to them. Okay, we're not really hungry, so we're just going to head and throw this over here and store it. Still waiting on the medium meats. Guess I can cook up a couple of these seagulls since they are piling up. But like I said, having meat in this game is not an issue. It is extremely plentiful. It's just the difference between normal and hard is your body will consume water and meat way faster. So that's something to watch out for if you try to go to the hard level. I don't really know so much if the enemies cause more damage. But like I said, I do know that your body will go through stuff faster. I want to save it really quick. And I do think I need to get my character a nap here coming up. I don't believe I've slept in a little bit. But there's probably a handful of things I need to do. One, killing a bat. And that's why I always leave the one palm tree by my base. Because also it will provide food in the form of bats like this. So anytime you hear the bats, you can know that, okay, there's likely a bat hiding out right in your home base area. So it does provide a bat every now and again. It's almost as good as having a bird snare. Just by leaving that one palm tree in your area. Okay, so our medium meat is smoked up. Go ahead and place them in the storage. Small meat is still cooking. Okay, small meat is cooked right now, so now we're just waiting for that to smoke. We are at 2:30 in the morning, so what I think I'm going to do is extinguish the fire. That meat's not going to go bad that fast, so I'm going to take a quick nap because it's 2:30, and if I'm right, I'll wake up about 5:30. Maybe a little later today. Okay, 6:30. Regardless, character's fully rested. I found that's a quick way to cheat the system with getting with your nap for your character. Is if you catch it late in the morning like that, like you stay up most of the night and you catch like 3 or 4 hours of sleep, your character will be fully rested and you will be ready to go for the next day. And then I will continue cooking these. If anything, maybe get a little more ready.
Oh, gross.
So mainly I'm just spending this time right now just for getting supplies built up, ready to go. Getting my boat ready to travel, and then it just depends on what part of the game you're working on when and what you're doing. Like I said, I do believe I have an ample supply of meat here for the next several days, at least, it looks like. I have ample water sources, as long as I can keep enough fibrous material in them. As you can see, every last one of them has used everything I've put in them. I guess that sound there a second ago was the snare catching a seagull. So just continuously replacing them as fast as I'm cooking them and eating them. Okay, so now that it's daylight, I do want to hit the island again really quick. See if there's anything on my main island here that I missed that I need to harvest. Obviously, I want to collect all the fibrous materials as always. It's definitely constantly needed. Okay, not really sure where he's at, but he's over here somewhere. There he is. Right in front of me. See the refined spear in a snake. One shot. Takes care of him. I knew the snake was back out here somewhere. But I would merely kill him off for self-defense, just so I don't accidentally step on him, or if I accidentally get stuck out here when it's dark. I know for 7 days he's gone, but I know there's also another snake right in the area that I'm in. He likes to show up, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see him in just a second. Oh, sounds like all my meat just got done cooking. It looks like I've had a fairly good, successful little run here on finding some fibrous materials, cleaning up some more stuff on this island. For the current moment, letting it all respawn, so I can come through and recollect it all again. But the fibrous materials is what I go through the most. Like I said, mainly it is a lot to do with just the constant having to fill the water stills, building fibrous, or building lashing, all that kind of stuff. It all makes a big difference. And when you're constantly going through them, you will need a lot of them. Again, I'm kind of sticking to the coastline. I'm not sure where that other snake is at. But again, once on the snakes, a quick refined spear does them in. Okay, so the meat is done. Put this out. Okay, that's all cooked up. Don't need to do anything with it. It can stay right where it's at. Give me a couple drinks of water. Get my character filled up. Fill these back up some, because I don't know if it's going to rain or not. Whoops. Didn't want to take that drink of water, but I did on accident. Get this stuff out of the way. I just heard a seagull, so I thought maybe one might have been getting caught in my trap. They will though. Good time. So now I'm just burning time and waiting until my island replenishes. So I can do one of a few things here now. I can either hang out on the island, explore more stuff, just do stuff around here, or I can travel off to another island, look for some more stuff to harvest, basically find anything that I can use. And now your lionfish, if you can kill them, they make excellent they're used to make shark repellent. So if you don't want to fight the sharks, then you can use the lionfish there, and you can make shark repellent with them. Sorry, I'm really bad at losing my train of thought when I'm talking about stuff like that, especially if I'm trying to focus on something, because sometimes the stuff's not the easiest in the world to spear, especially if you don't have this fishing spear. This makes a big difference, especially if you hit the fish. See, you can go hit it. And you're supposed to be able to collect it, so I don't know why it's not letting me collect it. Apparently the game is being a little glitchy today. Huh. That's a new one. So it won't let me collect the sardine off the spear. They must have did an update or something and they got something wrong somewhere. Because as you see, you should be able to pull that right off the spear, and I cannot. Same thing, I had problems with the crab earlier. So fishing... No, we're not doing no fishing. Actually, I'm going to take some of these and make some more spears, because we were working on that earlier. Ah, whoops. I didn't want another fishing spear, but